Alright, so I made a video about horse race testing and it got a little popular. It's literally the most viewed thing on my channel. And I think I know what the people want. Horse race test tournament lore. I mean, it's the only logical next step here. Like 45k views? Damn. Anyways, enough with the chit chat, let's get into the video. Alright, so the horse race test tournament, right? Alright, and from the thumbnail alone, we can tell that something's off. Jovial, Realism, and Cyan have no eyes in the thumbnail, which is already pretty weird, but in the video itself, Jovial, Realism, and Cyan are walking backwards, just like the other nightmare horses, which already has me worried for them. Like, I can care less about Jovial, but Realism and Cyan? Yeah, they might be cooked, bro. Anyways, on to the tournament itself. So the tournament is split into two brackets, the winner's bracket and the loser's bracket. The winner of the loser's bracket will go into the winner's bracket. And people who win in the winner's bracket, they get to go to the grand finals. Anyways, on to the first race of the winner's bracket. And bro, for some weird reason, the countdown is all messed up and keeps restarting. Also, instead of a carrot, it's a radish this time. And all of that, Jovial is covered in blood. And now on the side of his body, there's FF8, which apparently stands for Fearsome Fate, as they win the first round because of Resolute fumbles. Like, what are you doing? You're selling! But anyway, that's besides the point. Fearsome Fate looks weird and glitched up like all the other nightmare horses. And it also has the same theme as Jovial. So yeah, this clearly is supposed to be Jovial, or someone pretending to be Jovial. Maybe Jovial, after losing, got turned into one of the nightmare horses. Sorry Jovial fans, but your goat is cooked, bro. Anyway, on to the losers bracket round 1. And yo, is this stupid horsepower 100 gex? I fuck with 100 gex heavy, bro. I am a 100 gecker. Anyways, on to the race. And I can see why they're in the losers bracket, bro. They're kinda ass. But anyways, yellow wins this one. And their name gets revealed as Lightning Strikes Thrice, which is low-key a cool ass name, bro. Too cool to be wasted on someone like Yellow. And now on to the second race of the winner's bracket. And that countdown is still fucked up, bro. And bro, Garbage Bin was doing terrible the entire race. He never even made it out of the starting area. But that doesn't even matter, because my goat, my glorious king, Resolute Mind Afternoon wins. I knew my goat had it in him. But anyways, now it's time for the losers bracket. And dude, what happens here is a monumental moment. Cyan finally wins a race, and their name is Oob. Now I know Jovial's name changed, but bro, what could have possibly been Cyan's original name that got changed to fucking Oob? But like, low-key, I do want to know, what was Cyan's original name? I guess we'll never find out. Anyway, on to winner's bracket round 3, and Bulletin Board wins. I mean, I never thought otherwise, bro. That's why he's top 3 horses. Anyways, on to the next race. And in this race, the second greatest horse of all time, Doorknob wins. I mean, it was obvious, wasn't it? Who else but him? And in the next race, there's Commentary in the line.
First, Lightning Strikes Thrice and Doorknob are knocking at the door.
Doorknob is knocking at the door. Hold on, his riding is this fire? The man does it yet again. Oh, and the one who wins this race is Nighttime Knifemare. And now, in this next race, right? Realism wins, right? But their name is changed to Fantasy. Now this is interesting because Fantasy is the opposite of Realism. Now a kind of similar thing happened to Jovial's name, with their name going from Jovial Merriment to Fearsome Fate. Jovial and Merriment are both words associated with happiness, while Fearsome means to induce dread. And this makes me wonder about the nightmare horses. Were they always like that? What were their names before becoming corrupted? Anyways, on to the next race. And in one of the fastest times in this tournament, at 21 seconds, Doorknob wins. The Doorknob glaze will never end, bro. He just keeps winning. What can I say? Anyways, on to race 5 of the losers bracket. It is between Comely Material Morning and Downtown Skybox. And this got me genuinely angry, bro. Comely was literally right there at the finishing area, and she just turns back. Like, nigga, why? Does she just like only like apples? No carrots, no radishes, no nothing? Bro, like, Comely, why, bro? Anyways, Downtown Skybox wins this. And now, onto the 6th race of the winner's bracket. I'm pretty sure all these are like based off previous maps, and this one in particular is the same one used when Jovial and Realism fought the Nightmare Horses, which I think is kind of interesting. But anyway, despite literally everyone jumping him, Oob still wins. That's how I know this ain't the real Cyan, bro. They doing a little too well. I don't remember Cyan being able to do all that. And anyway, we're on the losers final. One last chance to make it to the grand finals. Now this track is the same exact one used in the second race with the Nightmare Horses. Another thing, Garbage is referred to the one who defeated Jovial Merriment. This adds to my personal theory that after losing, Jovial, Realism, and Cyan all became just like the other Nightmare Horses, which is shown by their new names and new appearances. But anyway, the winner of the losers finals is Fantasy. And now we're on to the grand finals. Now personally, I'm betting all my money on Resolute Mind Afternoon. And if he loses, then I'm cooked. Anyways, before the final race, we get a cutscene where the trophy descends down from the heavens. Here is where racehorses transcend. Who will be the winner of this final battle? And somehow in this race, Fearsome Fate wins. Even though you can see right here, they teleport after hitting white. This means that Fearsome Fate cheated. Listen, Jovial's many things, but a cheater they are not. Fearsome Fate isn't Jovial. So anyways, Fearsome Fate has won the tournament and the trophy. And as they smile, you can see a green glow in their eye. Now I don't know what this means. What? There's a green horse? Yeah, after the credits, it's revealed that there's a green horse. Now I think Green and Fearsome Fate have a connection. I mainly believe this because of the green glow in Fearsome's eye. This makes me wonder, does Green have connections to any of the other Nightmare Horses? Maybe he's the reason they are what they are. Anyway, that's it for the horse race test tournament. See that's it for right now. And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.